Hey everyone, I hope everything's going well for you. How often do you listen to music? Maybe once or twice a day? Data shows that a majority of people listen to music when traveling, on their commutes, or working out. Depending on the person, you may be listening to music for 10 to 60 minutes during these occasions per day. This may sound like a lot of time, but it is actually less than the recommended amount of time you should be listening to music. A new study by the British Academy of Sound Therapy suggests that listening to 70 minutes of music each day is recommended for maintaining good mental health. It can only take an average of 5 minutes each day to feel happier. I myself have noticed slight mood changes when listening to music. Music brings many positive effects on the brain by stimulating the limbic system. This is known to reduce anxiety, blood pressure, pain, and it also improves sleep quality, mood, mental alertness, and memory. There are many positives to music that people often overlook. There are a couple of points I'd like to make. First, I want to go over the science of how music affects the brain. Then I will go over how it may change the way you feel, think, and even influence your behavior. Finally, I'll go over how much music you should listen to, as well as the type of music you should listen to. First off, I'd like to talk about the limbic system, which is a part of the brain. It is the part of the brain that is involved in the processing and regulating emotions, the formation and storage of memories and learning. When we listen to music, it stimulates every part of the limbic system. Now that we know how music affects our brain, specifically the limbic system, let's begin talking about how it may affect our mood. Have you ever been listening to music and all of a sudden you got the chills? Music can activate or downregulate the limbic system, which is the intense emotion center of the brain. Someone who is feeling very sad and who needs a cathartic moment, listening to a piece of sad music may allow them to cry. This also works vice versa. Listening to joyful music can better your mood as well. Research has found that listening to music triggers a release of dopamine into the brain. Dopamine is known as the feel-good hormone, provides a sense of pleasure. Dopamine communicates with the brain cells and encourages them to act in a pleasurable or excitable way. Moving on to the final segment, I will go over what kind of music may be best suited for you. Depending on the task you're preparing for, the type of music you listen to can be very important. You want to pay attention to the beats per minute for a song. Our limbic system is sensitive, and the beats per minute can influence how the system reacts. For example, classical music is great for studying. This is because the beats per minute are fairly low, around 60. And studies show that low beats per minute correlates with reduced stress and increased sense of relaxation. The faster paced music, such as rock or hardstyle, will be around 150 beats per minute. Our limbic system will respond positively and invoke happiness and excitement. I hope everyone was able to take away something from the speech. If it was either learning more about yourself and how the brain functions, or strategically use the music to help you later down the road. Thank you so much for listening. You guys have a great rest of your day.